Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've unlocked a new angle that really just shows you the messiness that we've got going on. It's actually kind of embarrassing and I don't know why I'm showing you this. But someone in my comments said that when they crochet, they like to just watch like casual talking style videos of people organizing yarn. And as you can see, my bin of yarn is in dire need of some help. Grab your crochet, knitting, your fiber work, whatever you want to call it, and a drink, and sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, my first dilemma, I literally have random balls of yarn like everywhere. So we're gonna go through those and then we're gonna add them to the lovely yarn bin. That yarn bin. If you follow me on TikTok, you've seen a lot of the yarn bin. I usually just put fresh balls on top so it looks tidy because in reality, it is a giant knot. I guess let's just start by dumping everything out. That sounds like a good plan, right? Just like there was more in there than I thought. In hindsight, this was a really bad idea. Okay, update. I was productive. I separated into brand new balls of yarn that will go to like the bottom of the bin. These are used balls of yarn, so they've already had stuff made from them, so they're smaller than normal. And then this is my bin of stuff that I've been making for the market. So we're just gonna ignore that because that's an issue for another day. And now it's time to tackle the yarn bin. I fear this video would be more accurately titled, "Watch me struggle to untangle a bin full of yarn." But I feel like I need something to talk about. We're like podcast era. When I crochet, I love to just listen to like, not mindless, but you know, the sort of things where you don't have to pay like your full attention. Like I love watching Criminal Minds while I crochet because I've seen so much that I recognize the characters' voices, so I don't even have to look. Also, I love Criminal Minds, so this is not hate, but the episodes are a little bit predictable. Like I can tell what's gonna happen, so it's not like I need to pay attention to figure out who the unsub is. Like we know. Or another one I love is the Broski Report. Brittany Broski is so funny. I love watching the Broski Report. It should come out every day, to be completely honest, and then I'd have something to watch every day. But no, so that's what this is gonna be. What can I talk about? Myself. Actually, that's not a bad idea because I feel like nobody on this channel knows anything about me because I don't share anything about me. Okay, this we'll deal with later. This is my issue. I also have no patience for like untangling yarn. So like this, I will probably end up taking scissors and just cutting through it. Maybe if I can take out all the balls that aren't part of the knot, then we can figure something out. Anyways, me. Let's talk about me. I actually don't really like talking about myself, so this might be awkward. Why? Like, genuinely, I don't know if I can physically get this undone. Also, sorry for not talking. I've decided that I cannot speak and untangle at the same time. It is too much effort and I think my brain would explode. So I'm going to untangle first and then we can talk while I reorganize the yarn because I think that's just a much better idea. Oh, just closed my exercise ring trying to untangle yarn. That is so embarrassing. Anyways, I'll be back when this is dealt with or I've gone crazy and cut it to pieces. Update, I finally got one of the balls free. But there's still like 3 more tangled in there. Actually 4 or more. I don't even know. Ball number 2 is free and I've determined that there's still 4 more colors left. Down to 3. Down to 2. And this one has a giant half corn attached to it, so I don't even know how I'm supposed to get that out. We're finally done. We are free from this. But now, bottom of the yarn bin tour because there's some crazy stuff down here. There is this. what it is. I couldn't tell you what it's supposed to be. Also couldn't tell you. A singular ear. The corn you saw earlier, top half of a corn. A hook. A water bottle. A heart. Some yarn that is literally scraps that should be used for stuffing. Another hook. Stitch marker. Safety eyes. And a letter from Google. A letter from Google. Now it's empty. I'm gonna vacuum it out and then we're gonna refill it. And we'll talk about me. Because I know that's what you all want to know. Ew, that was cringy. I'm so sorry. Okay, now that that has been dealt with and is good to go, it's time to load it back up with all of this. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I try and put just one of each color in because obviously I don't want repeats, and then I have more bins of yarn under my bed, which we don't even need to get into right now. But that's where all the duplicates will go because I fear I have quite a few. Anyways, we're just gonna throw colors in. I'm gonna try and put the big ones at the bottom so that I use the small ones up faster, because I have a habit of always like starting a new ball of yarn and never finishing off an old one, and it's a bit of an issue. Oh, I didn't roll this one. Anyways, me. This feels like icebreakers when you in school, and I hated those more than anything. Especially when they made you do something that was like, start with the first letter of your name, because obviously my name is Zach. So like, what do I have? For animals, I have a zebra, and the other one they always did was like an adjective. So I was like, zany. Anyways, let's see. I am 18. I just turned 18 in June, which means I'm a Cancer. That's my star sign, if you're into that. I fear I'm interested in astrology, but I don't have the brain power to actually comprehend any of it. And I feel like all the TikToks about it are lying for likes. So I really don't know where I stand when it comes to that. Oh, I do have duplicates. Whatever, they're small. I am in university. I just did my first full year. I'm on summer break right now. I am in nursing school, which is so lovely. Just, not that there's been rumors of this, but just to dispel any before they start, I am Canadian. I am not American. Just to clear the air. Don't want to be lumped in with that group of people. I live in British Columbia. I have lived here my entire life. What else? I'm really not that interesting. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats. I started crocheting during quarantine out of general boredom because it was quarantine. I was at home not doing much. I did, in fact, not lose my senior year. My senior year was, I think, the first year back to normal, which was much appreciated. So I did not really feel the ramifications of the pandemic, except for in my grade 10 and 11 years, which I guess were kind of important in hindsight because that's like your high school experience, but like where you're old enough to actually like have experiences, because I feel like grade 8 is just awkward and miserable. This is already full. I'm not even halfway through these colors. I love concerts. I went to the Eras tour in Seattle and it was amazing. Who else have I seen recently? I went to Boy Genius recently. I'm going to Beyonce in September. Maisie Peters, if anybody knows who that is. I'm seeing her in September. What else? We don't need to go through a full list. I have seen just Phoebe Bridgers, Billie Eilish, the Chainsmokers randomly. Who else have I seen in concert? Now I'm gonna forget. I was supposed to see Harry Styles, but he canceled Love on Tour in Vancouver and has never come back, and now his tour's over. So I fear I'm never gonna get to see him, but whatever, too late now. Love to read. That's the other part of this channel. I should probably mention that. I was a big reader when I was little. I don't know if anybody else's library did it, but they did like the summer reading challenge where you would read books and then they give you stamps and you would get like prizes and stickers and stuff. And I did that every year and I loved it because I loved getting prizes. So basically I was reading for prizes and also enjoying reading. And then kind of high school started and I was like, ew, reading is cringy. I don't like to read anymore. But then like during English class and stuff, I still always like really enjoyed reading. Like we did Shakespeare and we read classics and all that for English. And I was like, wait, I really like reading. Why did I stop? So then in grade 10, I think it was another quarantine thing, to be honest. Quarantine really fixed some things I had going on. And that's when I started reading again. And I was like, wait, this is actually like so fun. I love this. I mean, obviously I have my months where I want to read more. I have my months where I want to read less. But as a whole, I really enjoy reading, and I tend to enjoy most, if not all, books. That's my other thing. I hate not liking a book because I feel bad that like somebody out there put the time and effort into writing a book, and then I'm like, hated it in my personal opinion, because obviously if they wrote it and they liked it and put it out, then like they love it, like that book is for them. And then I feel bad because I'm like, oh well, like what if I just wasn't the target audience, or like blah 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 blah. So anyways, that's why most of my book reviews tend to be positive, 3 stars and above, because yeah. And then also I'm like scared of people, because I always see there's an account on here called Reads with Rachel, I believe. She has a series called Authors Behaving Badly, and I love watching those videos while I crochet. But there's like authors that like find reviewers that give them bad reviews and like stalk them and like dox them. I'm like, I really don't need that in my life. Like, it's just not for me. So we're a little scared of that. When I first blew up on TikTok, I did get sent a bunch of ARCs, and then I put them in my closet and I forgot to read them. So I fear I may have been blacklisted from ever getting ARCs again. Awkward. I mean, I can't really complain because it is basically entirely my own fault for doing that. So if anyone wants to send me book ARCs, please let me know. I promise I will read them this time. And yeah, I have a market this Sunday, so stay tuned for the videos of that. But we'll see how that goes. I'm only doing markets for the summer though. So come September will be my final one, tragically. So say rest in peace to the market vlog series, at least for the time being. I do have plans for doing a Christmas market, so we'll see how that all goes. And I'm excited to make some Christmassy things. I love the holidays, and Halloween things too, because Halloween comes before. And I'm just so excited for the fall. Like, I've tried to convince myself for years that summer is my season. Summer is not my season. I get sunburnt so easily, I get so sweaty, and I hate it. Fall is my true peak. Fall, you can dress so much cuter. The weather is like cool, but not like cold and gross, but also not too hot. Like, fall is for me. The only thing I don't like is when it rains, because obviously BC is like Raincouver, like that's all we're known for. But other than that, fall. So stay tuned to me peaking in the fall. And yeah, as you can see, I've finished the yarn bin. It's very much overflowing right now, but I'm market coming up, so I'm gonna be making a bunch of stuff. So hopefully I can burn through some of this yarn pretty quick. And yeah, if you've stuck around this long, thank you for watching. I really don't know what this is. If you want me to do it again, let me know, because I can guarantee you within a week this bin will be a tangled, knotted mess again, and I will need to deal with it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you crocheted something while watching this. If you did, let me know what it is, because I love hearing about it and getting new ideas. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See ya!